And before we get into the stats, I actually want to look at the season retrospect, which is a really cool thing that I like that they added that adds some extra value into your KVK. So let's check out some of the stats I have from here. If you guys don't take a look at this, you probably should, because it does give you some information that you can only find in this section. So it says I killed 52,138,000 units, more than 95% of other governors in this KVK. And here on December 30th, I killed 9.3 million enemy units. That's pretty cool. And then here we have Hero Dies But Once. In this epic campaign, you killed 31,258,000 units, more than 92% of other governors. So that means that I healed almost half what I killed. 52 million kills and 31 million heals. So that's pretty, I mean, that's not amazing. Let's see what that is. 52 divided by 31. You know, that's roughly a 1.67 trade. So not amazing, but could be worse, I guess. It could be a 1-to-1 trade or negative. You know, I've had negative before, so I'm glad it's not negative, but definitely could be better. And here we defeated 11,882 barbarian troops and 360 barbarian forts. Definitely could have chained more, but you know, we did as best we could. And then S79, my alliance, killed 4 billion enemy units. Jeez, ranked number 9 in the Lost Kingdom. That's kind of crazy. We built 426 alliance flags and destroyed 290. All right. Overlord. Your kingdom killed 5.9 billion enemy units, ranking number 6 in the Lost Kingdom. I believe that's last place, actually. And we healed 6 billion. So we traded 1-to-1 as a kingdom. Within the Lost Kingdom, we ranked number 6. A total of 625,000 units were killed. Also number 6. We were last in every single category here, which kind of sucks. But, you know, overall, I mean, I like this retrospect thing because it gives you some extra information. My favorite part is the healing one. You can actually see how many units you healed, which you can't really find anywhere else. So I healed 31 million units, which is kind of crazy to think about, which we'll get into the resources and the speed ups as well that I spent on this KVK. And then if we look at the season accolades, this is a really cool feature as well. Let's take a look at the killing leaderboard first. Heartless from 2489 was number 1 with 387 million kills. And then Osno here from 1365 with 363 million. Then Joker from 1365 with 317 million. So some of these are kind of crazy. I'll just scroll down so you guys can see some of these numbers. And, you know, these are the biggest killers in the KVK, obviously. And it's just kind of crazy how much insane power these guys have, too. We'll take a look at the alliance here. So, number 1, we have 2489 with 9.5, 1846 with 8.9. They had the most fighting in this KVK. I am kind of jealous of them. Then 2049 with 8.7 here again. So they have 2 of the top 3. That is absolutely insane to think about. And we are ranked 9 with 3.8. So, you know, 3 times less than 2489's number 1 alliance. Still almost 3 times less than their number 3 alliance. Looking at the kingdoms, 1365 with the most kills. Obviously fighting against 3 different kingdoms. You're probably going to have the most kills. And then Water Camp here coming in 9, 8.8, and 5.8. And then we have 2049 with 19 and 1846 with 15.9. Let's look at the healing leaderboard. We'll look at individual first. Osno with 304 million. Joker with 285 and Arvex with 269. I'll again scroll down so you can kind of see the top by leaderboard. Keep in mind, I was at 31 million, so that kind of puts things in perspective here. It's crazy. Then the Alliance, 1846. I think 1846 took the biggest beating in this KVK, fighting against 2049. You know, obviously we came out with a dub, but they definitely had had a pretty tough fight against 2049. We were ranked number 9, and then looking at kingdoms, once again, we are dead last, but we're the weakest one by far, so I would expect us to be last. I'd be shocked if we weren't. But 1365, also number 1 here. So let's compare the killing to the healing. So 1365, 20 and a half. So they traded about 1-to-1. 1846 traded positive. 2049 was about even. 1175 was very positive. 1188 was very positive, and then we were just about even. All right, and looking at the deaths, 1365, 2.5 billion dead. That is absolutely insane. Keep in mind, this does not include T1 units, so that is insane. They had twice as many as 2049 and 1846. That's just absurd, to be honest. That really shows how tough of a fight they had against Water Camp. I mean, that's just crazy.